Hello everyone, welcome to a new process video today. I am back doing another 6x8 full page layout, and this is also from Salzburg, Austria. This was just a lovely postcard that I picked up in a shop, and I loved the look of it, and that this is the bridge, and you can see this bridge in The Sound of Music. So this is a slightly different angle, but this is that bridge, and we saw it many times when we were tooling around Austria, Salzburg in particular, and I really wanted to use it in here. So I have picked out the background paper because I thought it went well with this color that's featured in the water, but that's as far as I got. I think I may want to do some vellum behind here, like tear it so it has a rough edge and put it behind here because it would really help with that sort of soft, ethereal look. So I'm considering that. But other than that, I really don't know what else to do with this. I could, go off center or something. I wasn't planning to journal anything about it, but I suppose I could if I left room. Right now, I'm assuming that I won't, that it's just going to be visual. So I'll have to figure out what else to do with that background. So I've decided that I am going to try ripping the piece of vellum. So I had a spare piece, just an extra half sheet or so. I cut it down to about 6x6 so that it'll fit lengthwise, and then I just need to tear the edges. Now that doesn't leave me a huge amount of room with the tearing, so I can't go too crazy, but I'm just going to do it. I want it to be uneven. I want it to have that kind of rough edge look, so I don't need a ruler or anything. I'm just going to tear it on my own and see what I get. So that would be the top edge. Let's just see how that would look. I like it. Yes, and it kind of mimics water as well. Didn't think of that when I started, but I like it. All right, I'm going to continue. I'm going to do the bottom part, and then I'll have to figure out how to adhere all this. I did the bottom. So this is what I'm left with here, and I love it. So I am going to attach the postcard to the vellum. And I don't have to worry about seeing any of the adhesive because it will all be behind the postcard, which is awesome. So I really just need to line this up the way that I want it. And the postcard, I noticed, is slightly shorter. Oh, great, now it's stuck. Slightly shorter. Come on, don't tear anything. Eek. There, not too bad. Luckily, vellum's a little slick, so hopefully it doesn't tear if you have to do that. But I want it to have a little bit of a border on both sides. There we go. Since this isn't a perfectly 4x6 postcard. So there. When I put it on there, there'll be a little border on both sides, which is perfect. So now I just have to figure out, do I want it up here, down here, right in the middle? I kind of like this one right in the middle. Normally I don't. Normally I like things a little off center, but I kind of like this one in the middle. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I have pulled out a bunch of my travel embellishment type things over here to see if I can find something that will go with this. But one of the other things I noticed is this kind of yellowy green color, and I do have this washi. It looks a little neon on here, but when it goes on, it's a lot more subtle. So I want to see if there's some way I can work it in on here and overlap something on it. What that's going to be, I don't know. Like this kind of has a similar color, but I don't like the phrase for what we're looking at here. So I really need to get a little creative, I think, and just look through my stuff and see what I can do. So in my stuff, I found this chipboard element, and it says this special time, and the colors are perfect. It's kind of got that blue and that green, lime green, yellowy color. So I was thinking maybe of putting it here and just letting it overlap. I'm not sure I'm in love with the arrow aspect of it though, but I like what it says and I like the color. So for now, I'm assuming I'm going to go with that. I'm still looking for some other things that are in here, but right now this is the best fit that I have found. I decided to try out the washi. It is a little bit more yellow when I put it down than I remembered, but I think I'm going to leave it for now because I can overlap this, which will cover up part of it, and it just gives enough of a pop to draw your eye to this. And then this longer one, I will need to cover up part of it with something because it's a little too bold, I think. But I like it that it will be subtle after I add something. So I just need to figure out what that something will be. I found 2 more things in my stash that I think I want to use. I found this piece, which is that yellowy green kind of cast to it, and it says sending love from, so it looks like a postcard, and this is a postcard. So I thought that might work. And then this one is another chipboard piece. I think both of these are from Allie Edwards. I'm not positive, but I bought her travel bundle, and I think those were in there. And it says, seeing things with new eyes. And that's true. I'd always just seen the version of the bridge in the movie, and then to see it in real life, and then a third way on this beautiful postcard. It works, I think. So I'm wondering if I should layer something like this maybe, because that'll cover up part of that washi. And I don't want them totally top to bottom, but maybe something like that. Yeah, I think that might work. I think it's definitely going to need something else too. Either some splattering of some kind, or maybe just enamel dots. I used them for the first time in a long time on a previous layout recently, and I thought, oh yeah, I have these. I should use them more. I have some sparkly ones, so maybe I could work those in as well. I've decided to run a little bit with a theme here. Because it says sending love from, and love is in all caps, I thought I'm going to use hearts. So I pulled out a bunch of heart things that I have here. I keep them all together. And I think I'm going to use this one, which is foam. It's adhesive. And then I have these little sparkly stickers. And so I was thinking maybe I would do a bigger heart up here, kind of overlap a little bit, and then a smaller one kind of hanging off here. Then I need to figure out where to put the third one. If I want a triangle, it would probably have to be over here, but I'm not dead set on having the triangle. So I will figure that out next. I have adhered the hearts. I decided to do 2 of the smaller heart stickers over here, and then the foam heart in the upper right. And I think I'm also going to do some mist splattering stuff here. And as Adele would say, if anyone follows Inky Quill, it's Heidi Shine. So I'm going to put that on next, and just a little bit though. I don't want too much gold in there. I don't want to lose what I've already done, but I'm going to add a little bit. All right, I applied the Heidi Shine, and it's still drying. I got a few kind of bigger blobs than I anticipated when I did it, but that's fine. When they dry, they'll be more of this nice gold color, not so orangey that you see here. That's because it's still wet, so they'll look more like that, if you can see the little ones in that corner and up here. So I think I'm pleased with it, and I don't want to do anything else with it. I want that to kind of stand on its own. I don't want to have any more bling that's already there, so I'm going to leave it. Thanks for watching, everyone.